Alright, star 1978. Here's my question. Alright, I come from, we always said it was a star kingdom. I have lived 1,000 lives before this one with the same man. I never wanted to be separated from that man, ever. Whatever happened, and he had to go defend something. I don't even know what the fuck you all did. Here's what I do know. At some point, you all took our kingdom that doesn't speak English, doesn't even have an English. English is for the energy network. Like the neural energy, whatever you idiots are in Humanville. I don't know your IDs. That's what idiot means. It's the IDs that make the pole that you call body, I call it body machina, but start to orate and talk. And then usually it transits, it moves. So idiot seemed like an okay word until they got here, and then they're like, no, it's not a nice word, you can't say that about adults. Who the hell are you? I come from the kingdom that makes you thingy-majiggies work. Why, you're welcome. Well, that's not what I got when I got here. So then, my husband says, if my wife is coming in, let's just say, a Cadbury egg uniform, right, because somebody gave him some English that they agreed on in some meeting, and if she's coming in a Cadbury uniform, it has potential to be a copying machine of our very sacred special, just her and I, to make more of just ourselves. And she's out there, and you stick figures don't protect her the way that I'm hoping you will, since it's our kingdom, and we really don't want to leave where we are ever. But on the off chance that you all do whatever our advisors telling us about, which is scaring the two of us, how are we to protect ourselves from you stick figures? And how are my advisors at my level of kingdom gonna get Calvary and Cadbury back together in the most expeditious modality, rather than having to cater and decater and worry about non-sceptor children? And then there's some guy who threw himself into a scepter uniform once in some scenery that it's almost somebody painted him into. He doesn't belong. We already told you that. We're that is not true and not real. That's what started happening that caused the problem. But I don't want my Cadbury and her relation with the Calvary being one and the same to ever deviate or get stuck somewhere in stalk and stick territory. Why are we having a problem? I'm star 1978. It's been quite a length of modality that you still have yet to make anything proper. My level of protection before I got here, that's what his Coptics look like, and that's what my Coptics look like. And then we have this, and then it changed to, well, which one is it? And the stick figures didn't know. And then my advisory started having trouble, because things that now all of a sudden were being painted into scenery that we know didn't belong and never belonged ever before at our level, were all of a sudden arriving and looking and dressing themselves in all all sorts of equipment and technology that they don't belong in. Like, what are you all doing? Go back to your cage and stay there in one spherical whatever that I'll cut into halves and then label it my way because you are confusing one another. You're really just that not important things. And this is where you got yourselves lost because it used to be this simple. We like to keep it simple for the simple stick thingies. They have enough when they get to flesh and they start to transit and then they start to orate. They usually have enough to sustain them for interest without causing trouble for quite some time. I don't know why this new version decided to amp up the troublemaking into this. But I know that it comes in a twofold. One is in Romer fish territory and one comes in Tio Frio. Cold freezer. Neither one of them are my problem or my fault. Your modality issue, it's almost like having different chapters of a book, and somewhere outside of human, they don't look this way, totally different. Someone like paused your humanness in your cage system that we keep you in, you call ear thing Earth, and then they started reshuffling the modality chapters and moving danger into the forefront and not giving enough time or enough whatever in order for correction and for surgical removal before it broke out into this is really cool, let's keep going. No, and let's not document it either. I mean, it's like a fucking infection with you things. You understand? I mean, like, I say I hate you. Yeah, I hate you because now I got the little nippers inside the cage coming out and biting the hand that feeds them. And I don't like you that much that you have that kind of permission from me. You just don't. I got bigger, better things that I know about to take care of that your mind can't even wrap itself around, even with all the answers. You're like, wait, hold on a second. You're gonna have to stop for a second. I got this one. All right, I got this one, and I got this one. All right, I understand. I'm trying to understand you. I just don't see how they're related. Right, yeah, I got that, because you guys aren't wired to go that high in thought process. And unfortunately, some of you rewired yourselves and your friends. That's the people I don't want to get it. They understand it like that. And then the people I need, like, come on, I just need one friend to go to a meeting with me. Just nod your head, yes, you get it. So this way you had some form of numbers to help, like, whatever. Why is it the shitbags that I don't fucking need and are the problem are the ones that always seem to like pick up real fucking fast?